지금 연습하고 있어. 아니, 난 진짜 잘하고 싶어.
잘하고 싶어.
잘하고 싶어.
잘하고 싶어.
Okay, the intro goes like 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 잠시만요. 안녕하세요. 카리나의 삶의 카리나 델리입니다. 오늘은 저희가 저희의 시선으로 본 한국어에 대해 이야기 해보려고 해요. 네. 복수 아니에요. 박수.
박수.
복수. 그래 너무 비슷해 단어. 복수. Like revenge. 근데 셀이랑 같이 있으니까 우리 오늘 한국어 아닌 영어로 얘기할 거예요. 우리 한국어 실력이 아직 좀 부족해요.
맞아요.
이해합니다.
너무
아쉬워요. 근데 변하면 그냥 한국어 말할 수 있어.
아, 네, 우리 판판하자. 판판 치킨.
네, 그래서 이해해 주실 거죠?
응.
네. Yeah, I mean we both learned Korean for a very long time.
I actually started studying Chinese, and my friend studied Korean, and she 실력이 너무 빨리 좋아졌어. 그리고 나 중국어 배웠을 때 진짜 시간이 많이 걸렸어. 중국어 어렵지. 그럼 나도 한국어 배우고 싶어서 너무 재미있게 보여서 그 친구들이 다 빨리 한국말로 얘기할 수 있었어. K-pop도 알려줬어 그 친구 나에게. 그럼 나 사랑에 빠졌어. 그냥 너무 좋았어. 그럼 그날부터 K-pop에 관심이 좀 생겼어. 그리고 나도 진짜 한국어 배우고 싶어서 조금 후에 전공을 바꿨어. 그럼 그때부터. 그리고 그때 우리 만났어. 나 전공 바꿨을 때 카리나랑 한국어 배웠어. 그 한국학과 영국학이었어? 응.
맞아. Just Chinese was always it sounded very aggressive to me.
Chinese?
Yeah.
Out of the three, I feel like
Yeah.
Japanese was
Really?
like so. Yeah, but I did judo, so I feel like maybe they were more aggressive in martial arts.
I don't know why, but for me, Japanese sounded very aggressive. And also, I just knew how hard it was to learn. And then suddenly, I heard about Korean, and I was like, what is that language? For me, Korean always sounded very pretty. It's like very balanced. Like it can sound cute, it can sound aggressive, but the overall balance it's very balanced, I think. I really like listening to Korean actually.
Me too. That was the first thing I noticed was the sentences always end the same. Not always, but often because of the verb, right?
Yeah.
And depending on who I talk to, it's always gonna be either 씁니다 or it's gonna be 요 or it's just gonna be 판말. And actually at first I never heard 판말. So I thought it was always 요.
Yeah.
Because you always hear that and you always start out with that form. Meanwhile, sometimes when I would talk to somebody in Chinese, they would talk and suddenly they would stop and I was like, oh, is the sentence over? I had no clue. So, I don't know, the melody was really like a factor that I really liked about Korean when I started.
And also, honestly, I think Korean looks very pretty. Because it's very mixed. Like you have circles, you have like these boys, lines, I guess. And when you think about it, Korean alphabet is so easy to learn.
Yes.
Yeah. And like when you know them, you know them. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I can read it. I mean, I cannot understand,
But you
I
read
can
it.
read it.
Yeah, that's a huge factor.
And even that, I felt very good about myself.
Yeah, same. Because we took like the learning Hangul was for us, it was like 2 hours every afternoon for a week, I think. And then we could read it.
One thing I also really like about Korean language, people often don't know that what is my last name, what is my first name, and usually I just say my name is Karina. I don't even
Yeah.
give them my last name or my second name. So they always are like Karina Nim. And I think that's so cute.
Oh,
I really like that. And like for me, it makes them feel way more friendly. Because, you know, like in Germany, they're like, Frau Schimmel. And I'm like, ooh. Like kind of 무서워요. 무서운 느낌. 근데 한국 있을 때, 카리나님, 네. 난 진짜 좋아요. And what do you think was the hardest part for you about learning Korean? For me, the very beginning was very easy. So you get better very fast.
She was watching videos, cooking videos, on her phone.
Yeah, I think the beginning was very easy. But then the more you learn, the harder it gets. Because then it's just not enough to just sit down and study grammar.
Yeah.
Like you have to do more than that.
For Korean, it would be maybe, I think, level 4. Then that's when it starts to really get bad. So once you get to intermediate level, 동기 다 없어졌어.
Sounds like someone.
Yeah.
카리나한테는 그 기간이 엄청 길었던 것 같아. Some people like ask or like say on comment or we get that Karina started Koreanistic from 2017. Why her Korean is like this right now?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there are a lot of stories behind it, but just simply say she lost motivation for a long time.
공부하는 스타일도 진짜 중요해요. 왜냐하면 카리나 나처럼도 그 열심히 집에서 공부하는 스타일 아니잖아. 우리 그냥 친구랑 같이 시간이 보낼 때 그때 새로운 단어 듣고 배우고 그 후에 사용할 수 있어. 하지만 타급처럼 한국어 실력이 있으면 그 대화 아직 잘 통해? 그럼 그 새로운 게 배우는 동기 찾는 게 너무 어려워. 그 동기 더 열심히 공부해야 돼. 우리 둘 다. 하지만 할 일이 있어. 아니.
That's also one thing you keep, like Sue keeps pointing out at me. Because in English, when you make a sentence and you have a certain grammar, that's one word, right? So I can say, let's say if I want to say because, I'm like, oh, I'm tired because blah, 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 right? That's like all one sentence, one word. But in Korean, you put something together. So you have like 피곤하다, and then you have 하지만. 피곤하지만, 피곤했으니까. I do that a lot.
For grammar.
Yeah, because I say because I know the verb, but I'm not sure which grammar I should put together. Like that's for me the biggest struggle, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Then you learn so many different grammars. So for me, it's very hard to put like the grammar in use. 자연스럽게 그 새로운 문법 사용하는 게 너무 어려워 나에게.
I mean, me too. When like 한국어 말할 때 계속 똑같은 문법 쓰고 있어. Like 고 있어. 고, 와서.
왜냐면 자연스럽게 나와서.
Advanced one. Like there was like 건영. Can you make an example sentence?
I cannot.
커녕.
Yeah.
Or like 할겸.
We learned it. And then we were like, oh, but we already know grammar that has the same meaning with a different grammar. So
하는 둥 마는 둥. like that, these kind of things, and I'm like, it makes sense, but I don't know how I can really use them naturally.
Yeah.
Because you don't use them a lot, so at some point you just forget them.
I feel like Korean is the opposite to German. Because German, everybody is like, oh, German is so hard from the get-go. And then, but Korean, it seems easy. And then suddenly people are like, and you're like, no, what?
Yeah.
And are there any pronunciation or grammar, even though you try really hard and many times you can just not get it?
Yes. I cannot say,
잘 어울려?
yeah, I don't know, can't pronounce the verb.
Oh, 해봐.
The thing is, every time I say it, my flow gets completely killed. You ask me, how's the Shan? And I would say like, 잘 어울려.
잘하네.
어울려. But like the thing is, if you add the yo at the end, it's even worse.
잘 어울려.
어울려.
Sounds like she's crying, like 어울려.
Now I'm crying, I'm throwing up. I don't know. There is another one that is super difficult. This one is like, if I say it, 와, 맛있다.
When something 통역, like sign up for something, 통역하다. Isn't that 통역하다? 통록. 등록. But yes, yeah, you know, things like that. Where like 록 becomes nyok or something. He corrects my pronunciation like 5 times and I'm like, but I'm saying the same thing you say, and he's like, no. It's like Rio, and I'm like Rio. He's like Rio. Like that kind of 느낌.
독일어에는 그 발음이 없나?
어려? 없잖아. 우리 에, 유, 그런 거.
자 그러면 okay to wrap up. Like although this all difficulties,
Yes.
then what make you to like want to learn Korean? Like
I went to Korea and I met people and I want to talk to them. So that was my number one driving force when I was there. I was like, I want to be able to casually talk with people.
I think for me it's very similar. And I still remember why I started. I don't want to be stuck where I am. I want to be better. I want to fully understand without always having to ask you something. And also, I really want to be able to communicate with your friends and family.
We can get there because 우리 독일 사람이잖아. 한국 사람이잖아. 우리 영어로 진짜 대화 너무 잘 할 수 있어. 우리 둘도 한국말로 그렇게 될 수 있어.
나도
소도 독일어로.
자, I'm spy.
자,
네, 우리 다음에는 꼭 이런 비디오를 다음에 찍을 때는 한국말로 찍을 수 있도록.
한국말로만.
그렇지.
하지만 모르는 단어 있으면 수호님에게 물어볼 수 있어.
아, 그렇지. 나는 또 한국어 Koreanish lager.
아니 우리 한국말로 수호 독일어만.
아, 독일어만?
독일어만 해주세요.
아, 네, 그럼 비디오 여기까지 하겠습니다.
아, 네, 감사합니다.
네. 오늘은 저희가 저희의 시선 본 한국에어 what?
시선 뭐.
와?